You're running the length of the country 4 times over, and some more.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, ready?
Oh wait, if it's raining, we need to do this quick, it's my hair. Don't put that in. Yes, oh my God, we're here at Red Bull HQ. Today is the official launch of the Nations 5K. I've got 5 months to go, and I'm gonna be doing a presentation to some brands and partners, and then a community event afterwards to celebrate the launch and let everybody know what I'm up to. Last week was a big week. I landed back from Singapore. I went straight into an event, and then I was presenting at High Rocks for 5 days, MCing. I literally got back from Manchester yesterday, and then it's Tuesday today, and it's my event. So I've been getting ready for it, and also doing all my training last week. I had 7 sessions last week. I did an 80K week and 40 hours of MCing. So big sessions last week. Ready for this event. So I'm a bit frazzled, but I'm excited. So this is Red Bull HQ. Come on in. Hi guys. So yeah, we've got people arriving now. Brands are arriving. Don't boo me. It's so funny. Like you kind of like get that thing of being a kid and like having a party and like being like, no one's coming to my party. Hey everybody! Thanks so much for coming. Really, really appreciate it. I've said to a lot of you, my stomach kind of flipped this morning because I put this in my diary like 6 months ago going, you know, January 27th, 5 months before I start, let's do a launch party. Let's bring like people together, get everyone on board with what's going on and celebrate it. And I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, cool, so I'm running the nation. Amazing. So this is Chloe. Chloe's a really good friend. She's also my housemate. She's a journalist. She's an expert in women's health. She recently came on board as a campaign manager for Run the Nation. It sounds like we make it sound like really cool and fancy, basically, or we just sit in our pajamas on the sofa and talk about running the nation. Chloe kind of came and cleaned it all up for me and made me a little plan, which is what brings you guys here tonight to find out maybe how you can get involved and how you can support the project.
This is not just a story of one woman running a really long way.
To be able to do it as a female, it means a lot to me, and it's a lot bigger than the project itself.
For those who didn't know, Esme was paralysed when she was 18, and she relearned to walk and eventually run. So this challenge has been a long time in the making.
It took the best part of the year to get moving again. And I kind of, in that moment, knew that I wanted people to move. And I was thinking there are people out there that have never moved their body or felt the finish line of a 5K or, gone to the gym, lifted a weight or felt their heart rate go up and just feel great afterwards. And I I got obsessed with this feeling of wanting to share that message. Well, how am I gonna get this message out there? There's 2 things going on here for me. One is I'm running 5,000 kilometers. Me as Esme, I'm gonna put on my trainers and I'm gonna go and run 5,000 kilometers. I am putting on 77 events in 99 days. I am hosting 77 run clubs in 99 days, okay? And in order to do that, I need support crew. I need volunteers. I need to feed them. I need to make sure they've got somewhere to sleep. That comes at a cost, and that's where the money side comes in. And I think that's what I wanna make really clear is people aren't giving me money to go and run the nation, and I would never accept money to do that. People are contributing money to make the 76 run clubs happen across the whole UK, and it's probably going to be one of the biggest run club projects ever done.
And the brands that you are working with at the moment, how is that partnership working? How are you kind of getting money? Where's your pot coming from? What's going on?
There's a process. I need to believe in them. They need to believe in me. I need them to want to get 1 million people moving. I need them to say, this is how we want to get 1 million people moving. Obviously, as the slogan goes, without saying being cheesy, Red Bull gives you wings, and that's exactly what they do. They give me wings to be able to give my community wings. They've supported my run clubs, my events, in any way they can. Their goal is to ensure that I can be the best I possibly can so I can help people move. 4, 5?
In the building?
I thought you were all going to be like, ooh! So they've come on as my official hydration partner. So yeah, I'm really, really, really happy that they're going to be on the road with me. Something that I've been frustrated in the past with challenges that people have done is, they're doing this big challenge and they attach a charity to it, but I don't see the work going back into the charity afterwards or before, or where does that money go? And something that's really important to me is I am working with these charities from now until forever. It's not transactional. I'm going to raise you a pot of money, chuck it to you. It makes me look really good, you know, in PR, and then, yeah, see ya. This is like, you know, so important. I can't pick one charity. I cannot. Came up with the idea that we would pick a kind of headliner charity, 50% of the pot, and then the other 50%, we are actually going to be giving out grants to every single city to a local charity, which is amazing. Yeah. Big job, big job. So 25% is going to Wings for Life, which is a charity that I'm an ambassador for. They're going to cure spinal cord injury. They're a charity very close to my heart. The reason I love them is because they don't say if we cure it, they say when we cure it, and I truly believe they will. My second one is Sport in Mind. A lot of people put them forward. I've got to know them really well and understand them even more. They help people with their mental health through movement.
It was really nice to translate something that me and Ez have been talking about on our sofa every single day for the past few months into the real world. And nice to see that it landed, because you know that could have gone one or two ways, but it went really well. So many people really engaged, so many people wanting to help her, which is kind of all we're asking for. So I think it's gone really well.
What are we going to do afterwards? This isn't transactional. I said this to Taylor on the phone when we first started this. I'm not just doing this job done, like this is the start of getting people moving more and more and more and more. Every time I talk about this, I say to people, I'm not worried about the run, and they're like, what? Or they think I'm being egotistic, like I'm not worried about the run. I don't mean like that. The run is going to be exceptionally hard, but I'm more worried about, one, having the money to be able to afford the support crew and all the people that are going to make the run clubs possible, and two, like the people turning up to the run clubs. Like, I'd be gutted if I got to a city and people were like, oh, we didn't know you were here. And I have to put my like absolute everything into getting this message out and word out every day. Like, I'm coming to your city, I'm coming to your city, I'm running across the UK. So yeah, the worry of being able to afford to do this is scarier than the run right now. Oh, the community are here. How are you?
Good, how are you?
How are you guys? So excited to see you. Come on in. So as you all know, Say Yes Club was born about 2.5 years ago, and as soon as I started it, absolutely loved it. And the stories that kind of came out of it, and the people that were coming through the club and experiencing their first ever 5K, or experiencing meeting people and making friends through the Say Yes Club, I was like, I just want this to be bigger. I want this to go further. So I said it and I said it and I kept saying it. And then I told, you know, the leaders at the Say Yes Club, and they were like, okay, what? And I just kept saying it. And then I told Taylor, and he was like, okay, yeah, cool.
Chris Taylor is an endurance coach and an extreme event organizer. What a great job title. He is running operations for the Nations 5K.
Yeah, so I actually met Taylor in the Jordan Desert, naturally. I was doing a 250-kilometre run over 5 days.
Like, we'd never met before, and we just on the start line just happened to be running next to each other. And we got talking, and she kind of like told me her whole story, and I was like, oh, she's clearly a tough cookie.
Can you explain what actually goes into planning a challenge like this, and what kind of goes on for the athlete on the ground doing it?
The most obvious first point is the logistics of like where do we need to be and when. So it's planning the route, which I enjoy, most people don't. And then it's the basics of, right, who do you actually need to make that happen? Like, what Esme is doing, I don't think we've been through this yet. So if you started John O'Groats around to Land's End and then went, okay, cool, I'm going to turn around and run back to John O'Groats, and then you went, okay, cool, I'm going to turn around and run back to Land's End, and then you went, okay, cool, I'm going to turn around and run back to John O'Groats, and then you went, I need to do another 100 kilometres. That would be 500 kilometres. You're running the length of the country 4 times over, and some more.
Me clapping me.
Yeah. And that's if it's 5,000 Ks. It's 5,500, you're going halfway back again.
Yeah, finish in London for a bev.
So it's a long old way.
Whew. The thing is, it was funny because he's never said that to me, and that was the first time I heard it in front of an audience of people. I think my jaw dropped. It's probably on camera, and I was like, and because he did it so well, I was like, going there, then going back, and I thought, oh, it probably ends there, then going back, and I was like, oh, that's got to be, and I was literally like, I need that as well. I need him to explain it to that for everyone, because I say I'm running 5,000 kilometers, people go, oh my God, amazing. Like, people can't comprehend it. So that was a pivotal moment for me, and I think people to really understand what I'm doing.
What do you think Esme needs to give her the best chance of success?
This is not bigging me up either, but I will say the very first thing that came to mind is a fucking great team. Like, seriously, it's a travelling circus, right? And that is not a single person thing. Like it's just kind of counterintuitive as also being Esme's running coach, but I want the running to be the hardest thing for Esme.
And when he said that, I was like, oh no, that sounds terrible. And then I got what he meant. He was like, if the running's the hardest part, then everything's going well, because it means that the support crew and the run clubs and that the behind the scenes stuff is going so well that that's become hard. If that bit starts becoming hard, it's going to be just horrendous. And when it comes to the mindset and the mental health, if that goes one day, it's going to have a ripple effect across this whole thing.
You're going to be fine. She's not worried. Look at her. Look at her.
This is my new merch. I'm wearing it.
Woo! All the dates on the back.
So we wanted it to be like a band tour, so every single city's on there with the date.
And we can quiz
So
her.
we better be on time. Can't check. I've dated him.
She has.
Oh.
Kayla's now having a meltdown.
Yeah.
For them. You idiot.
Have I got a reprint?
She's got
Might be
run
running 80K
club
some
toes.
days now. We'll work it out.
Let's chat later. This is my new merch.
Thank you all so much for coming. Like Ez said, we have some time to just have a chat, grab some food, grab some drinks. Yeah, thank you all so much.
A few months ago, I launched this and said I was doing it, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, so cool! This feels real." Like a few of them even said to me, like, "Oh my god, my stomach flipped tonight when I realised." Like that's how much they're invested in this, in the community, in in me and the Say Yes Club. Like they feel it with me. But no, it feels great. It felt good sitting looking at this crowd of people that are my OGs. They're the original Say Yes Club community. And I was like, oh my God, this time next year, it'll be them in every city. Yeah, I'm really overwhelmed and my cheeks really hurt from smiling. Thank you so much for being here and watching this. And if any part of this YouTube has inspired you or sparked an idea that you want to share with me, please get in contact or comment below. I want this to go wider than what just happened here tonight. I need everyone's help to spread the word because I will get 1 million people to complete a 5K. Let's go.